Okay, this is my first try at screencasting, and I will try and give a quick look at what Swimmer 2 is all about. Now Swimmer is a system I've been writing mostly to be able to develop multiplayer or massively multiplayer games even for mobile devices such as phones or portable consoles. But it will actually work for any kind of client-server application you want. So just let's take a quick look at an example. Okay, here is Eclipse. Here is my Swimmer 2 project. Examples, and here is a simple example. Let's just start by just running this one real quick. And for that we of course must... Yeah, there we go. Okay, it's running. So now we will start a client, which we can do like this. So you have a icon there that you can control with the cursor keys, or you can move around with the mouse. Now what I can do is I can start another client, and let's make that a bit slower, something like that. Some latency simulation. Okay, so now when I move here, this one will move as well, but it will be a little bit behind because this one simulates the latency of a 3G phone. Okay, let's take a look at the source code. This is the client-side logic, which is written in assembly, and this is the server-side logic, which is written in Python. And here's how you define what we just saw. The server-side logic you implement by inheriting a client. So it's a client-centric approach. You define what will happen when the client connects, disconnects, sends events, etc. The server, the actual Swimmer server, will take care of creating these objects when new connections arrive. So what happens here? Yes, we create an image resource that will be sent down to the client. We assemble the file that will be sent down to the client, and then we get an event back when all is sent. And here all we do is we call the init method in the assembly, and this actually starts things going. More on that later. And here when we get an event, we will take care of that. This event that we just named 99 is when the logo is actually moving, and the server will take care of that by reading out the position and sending that position to all other connected clients. And the assembly side looks like this. This is the init function that was called. What that does is set the initial position and start a timer interrupt. So we say that we will trigger the timer every 30 milliseconds, and this is the timer is actually bound this way. So we say that when the timer interrupt occurs, we will call do update. And here we read the mouse pointer and move the logo. And here we render everything. So let's just see what we can play around with here. Put that always on top, makes it easier. We can, for instance, change the background color to something ugly. And there it is. So the assembly file is actually recompiled and sent down again every time it changes, which is pretty practical. So for instance, if we don't clear the background, we'll get this effect. So that's cleared. Okay, the server side. And what happens if we change stuff here? There's actually another piece of graphics there, so let's do that. Oops. Okay, that background was not let's change that to white again, and that looks better. Okay, so we still have this, we still have the other Swimmer client, which is still synced. So what basically happens is, if you change the Python file, it will be recompiled, the clients will be reset, and all resources will be sent down again. Well, actually, these won't be sent down again if they already exist on the client. The client will cache all graphics once it's gotten them. Okay, so this is just a quick look. Well, we can take another look. We can look at one more example. Let's stop that and let's actually run this one. Okay. So there's no need to actually restart the client. The general idea is that you should never have to restart the client. So here are Bomberman clone I've been starting to work on. Still have the latency here. Actually, what we can, let's quit this one and do that instead. And we have 3 players. And okay, as before, we can change things and we will see the results at once. So this is a bit more code here, but the general idea is the same. We can do things like, let's not render the tiles. Let's render the tiles like this. Well, you get the idea. Okay, I guess that's all for now. Hopefully I will do more of these and I will get better at them. Goodbye.